We are live. Good morning. Monday. Best day of the week. For traders only. Of course, everyone else hates the Mondays. We love the Mondays. So let's get it. It's my birthday week, guys. It's my birthday week. So hopefully it's a smooth week. Smoother than last week. Super happy to end only down $500 last week. And I did end up passing one eval last week. So 20 accounts now with Apex. First time in a very long time. So what I'm gonna try to do. All right. That's fine. I'm thinking about just copy trading all the accounts. I feel like I don't get to trade all of them if I don't copy trade all of them. So we'll see. But good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Thanks for tuning in. Nice and early. We got 3 minutes till the open. So let's do our checklist. 2 contracts. I'll go for 27 ticks. Let's make sure the copy trader is working. It is. This is how many accounts I'm copy trading today. All right. Wish you guys all the best today. Let's have a good trading day. It is a important week because, as you could see, I have some accounts that are pretty solid, close to a payout. Obviously, once you get to 2,600, the payout's only $500, but it's a payout. So if I could get the accounts to, if I grow them by, if I'm green all week, then I'm gonna grow them enough to get a very nice payout. But because if it's the 13th, then we got pretty much 10 more days or so to end of the year, so I could maybe request another payout. But at that point, maybe it's better to defer it for tax purposes for next year. No Red Bull, full throttle today. Gotta match the theme of the stream. All right, 48 seconds. Got 48 seconds. So far, a tight range. Come on, don't break this, please. Oh, of course, it breaks it. That's all right. Go a little bit about the EMA here. A little slow open. Okay. That's the start of the week we freaking needed. Let's go. Glad I put this above the EMA. Saved me there. That was beautiful. See, but sometimes you could get so much more out of it. I need to find a way to... I'm thinking about doing that on Tradeify, but it's going to be hard. If I get Tradeify accounts, I would have to trade on NinjaTrader on them. And then maybe try to go for a little bigger wins. I think that's going to be my big purchase before end of the year. Actually, all of you guys, I don't know what the sales are going to be and stuff like that, but if you've made any money this year trading with prop firms, it's not a bad idea. Like, that's what I'm going to do, to buy as many accounts as you plan on buying early January. So buy them end of December, because then you could write off the deductions for 2024. That's if you're profitable, of course. If you're not profitable, then it doesn't really matter. You'll be able to write it off eventually when you get to be profitable. Good morning, Julian. Good morning, traders. Good morning. Good start to the week. Good start to the week. This is exactly what I wanted. And now we wait for the 15-minute. So I requested my payout with Top Step on Friday. I didn't get approved yet, or I didn't get any emails yet. So I don't know how long that takes. Around 2 days? Okay. So I'm not going to trade my Top Step today. Just gonna wait. Maybe we'll do an eval with Top Step or something. Did you guys see the Casper SMC stuff? That was wild. Wild stuff. So if your losses exceed your profits for 2024 for prop firms, then you could carry over prop firm fees to 2025? Yeah. Just like any business. Just like any business. Just talk to your accountant, but make sure you have a good accountant that, you know, understands stuff like that. What happened with Casper, I'm not going to get into it. I don't really want to spread it. I just never liked the guy as far as as far as the YouTuber stuff goes. Like, one of the reasons why I don't like ICT concepts is because of Casper and how he polishes the same piece of shit and tries to sell it. Like, every video, ICT strategy in 19 minutes, ICT strategy in 30 minutes. All you need to know about ICT and fair value gaps in 10 minutes. Like, dude, how many times can you make the same video over and over again trying to sell your $10,000 course and you don't even make money trading? Like, just horrible. But I know his followers are going to defend him, so he's not going to go anywhere. Can you hook it up with your accountant? My accountant is old. She does not do any remote work. And she doesn't know, like, this stuff trading-wise, right? So I have to explain to her what it is. She's going to be pissed at me that I didn't do a S-Corp. I didn't put myself on payroll. She's gonna tell me how much money I wasted by not doing that. But, oh well. So I was supposed to start this year with LLC, right? How am I gonna start with LLC when I have 20 accounts? You can't. So but yeah, my account is old. She's actually gonna be retiring soon from what I hear. She doesn't take on new clients. Same thing with my doctor. He doesn't take on new clients anymore. Like my regular doctor. So it's funny because when I went there, you know, when he was asking me about like, oh, because I haven't been there in like 4 years. He's like, oh, you haven't been here in a while. I'm like, yeah, like I just don't get sick. And like nothing's been wrong. So, so then we started talking. He's like, oh, so do you still just DJ? I'm like, yeah, I DJ and I day trade as well. And then he starts talking to me about trading for 10 minutes. He was about to leave to another patient, and we talked for 10 minutes. He's like, yeah, I'm about to retire, so I'm trying to and then he just wanted to talk and see if it's possible. I'm like, oh, it's possible to make money, but it's very difficult. And for me, like, it's hard to like, I don't like talking to anyone about trading. Like, honestly speaking, anyone that's outside of my circle, like trading wise, when they ask me about trading, and trust me, people are asking me about trading more and more. Like, I don't show anything, but like they see my car or whatever, like they just automatically like I don't post my car, but like, you know, if I'm driving it and I post something in the car, or if I'm at the track, you know, like they see it. So I guess they want to learn how to trade, but I don't like to talk to anyone about trading because I know the path it could take you on. Especially if they're talking to me about trading when they're starting to learn, automatically I assume they started to learn how to trade or they found interest in trading because of me, which I hate that fact. Like, talk to me about trading once you are like a year into it and you learned on your own, and now you're a trader. Maybe not a profitable trader, but you understand trading and you are a trader and you want to talk about trading and how you're doing. And we could discuss like not strategies, but like how you're doing and progress, you know? That's what I do with my friends. But someone that's brand new, I don't even know how to tell them. Like, I try to explain to them like you trade with a prop firm, like just too much. Yeah, I'm not telling it. Like, trust me, I have like 3 or 4 DMs right now. One DJ asked me. It's all DJs too. One DJ asked me, what course should I buy? He's like, I see a course for $497. I see a course for $999. And like, it's hard to trust which one is good. Like, which one do you think is better? I'm like thinking to myself, Jesus, boy, if you think a course is gonna make you money, the first thing I tell him is like, be ready to lose 50 grand. Does Patrick's course, anyone know if Patrick's course teaches you what a candlestick is? Is it that basic? Or is it more like strategy stuff? I'm like, I don't want to be any influence on. I know what I went through with trading. and I was fortunate enough to make good money DJing. So like I was able to sustain it, and I loved trading. So for me, it was not like a waste of money. I felt like I was learning. Yeah, there was times where I had doubts, of course. But I have a friend that quit trading many times. Now, I don't know him personally. He lives in a different state. But again, those are like my best trading friends. I have a few of them. And he trades stocks the way I used to trade. And he used to make decent money, but then he would blow up like, months of profits in a day in a single trade. And he almost gave up a couple of times, and it always comes back. And that's like the thing. And now this year he's made so much money. He's making me want to come back to small caps. He made 40 grand last week, which was his best week, I think. And doesn't trade full time. He said that last week when he made 40 grand, it gives him motivation to trade full time, but then he looks back, a few months later, a few months ago or a few weeks ago, and then he sees the struggles, and it's like, all right, maybe not a good idea. Because when you trade full time and you rely on the income, when the income doesn't come, trading becomes very stressful. Like for me right now, there's not much income in trading. Like right, November I didn't make much. October I made 8 grand, so it wasn't bad. But like November I made 2 grand. That's pretty much no income. Like as a full-time trader, that's not an income, right? As a part-time trader, that's 2 grand. That's like owning a real estate property and you're getting rent from one unit. But that's just a little bit of a side income. So it's like, it's nice addition. I mean, you could buy yourself a gift. You could buy some groceries. You could pay for your car. You could save it, buy more accounts because you don't rely on the income, right? So you could buy more accounts, reinvest that money. But trading full time is just something I don't recommend to anyone ever. But yeah, everyone thinks the same thing. Everyone thinks that you could trade and not lose. I'm gonna be different. I am not gonna blow up. I am not gonna be that idiot that doesn't stop out when the trade goes against me. I'm like, okay. Let me know how it goes when you get there. You're not gonna learn how to lose without losing first. It's just not possible. But yeah, very choppy so far. We are approaching 9:45, and we have a 60-point range on the 15-minute. So I'm going to place my orders on my funded futures account. Now, the my funded futures account is very disappointing. I'm trading that for free since I did not know the milestone accounts reset once you take out the first withdrawal. So I have $3,200 in this account. I got to get this to $4,000 to get a payout because of consistency. And then I could take out 750 out of 4,000, and then it goes back to zero. How did I not know about this when I signed up with this account? I don't know. But that's horrible. That's actually one of the worst rules I've ever heard. But again, can't blame the prop firm, right? Can't blame the prop firm. But the good thing is I got that account for free. So when Matt was doing giveaways in my channel, he would drop a code, and first 10 people got the account. Yeah, Chris, it resets, unfortunately. It resets back to 0, and then you do stage 2, and then apparently after like 3 stages or 4 stages, you go live. I don't know. Something like that. Something like that. All right, we're approaching a breakout to the highs. We've not had a red day in so long now, seems like. We're going to be trading at 22,000 by end of the week at this rate. Yeah, there's so many rules now with everything. It's hard to keep up, honestly speaking. I miss the simple days of trading futures. You saw all the rules on like the front page of the website, front page of the account. You had to worry about the drawdown. You had to worry about the size. You had to worry about the profit target. And that's pretty much it. Now it's like you got to read a book to understand all the rules. And Apex doesn't even have updated rules on their PA agreement. And I don't even know what to say about that. How do I know this? Well, I just got a new account yesterday. The 20th account. And the PA agreement still says 3 to 4 risk management. Still has all the old rules. Doesn't have the new rules from 3.0. It's weird. TikTok is that simple? I don't know. Yeah, it's like, do they expect everyone that trades to watch their videos? Like, what if someone's not on social media, right? Like, if someone signs up with Apex right now, like, they don't even know what happened. You take profit promo is not. Which one is it? Is it different than it used to be? I feel like they've had the same promo for so long. Alrighty, can we get this to break out? Come on, we need a green Monday. Green Monday, please. I mean, that's the promo that they've had for so long. No? I feel like they've always had that promo. I gotta give Take Profit Trader a try. I feel like they're one of the most solid prop firms, and I have not tried them. All right, we're getting close here. Okay, I'm in on my funded futures. I'm just gonna take that because I'm not gonna wait for it to close. It's gonna be too late. Come on. Let's make it smooth sailing to the profit target. Nope. Smooth failure so far. I would have been in anyway, so it doesn't matter. Same entry. This has not failed all last week, so it's due for a loss, but hopefully not today. Hopefully not today. It's a 15-minute breakout range, Michael. So the red line here, that's the high of the 15-minute opening range trade. So I always take a long if it breaks it out and it closes above it. Now, I'm not a huge fan when it just goes straight up. And we do have a trap. Let's see something. Yeah, it might bottom tick stop out if it stops out, because I feel like it's gonna save it right there on the thing, but it would suck if this loses, because again, it has not lost all last week, versus the opening range trade failed. So if this loses, then it's like it flip-flops and gives me another reason to eventually split the accounts up. I can't split them until I get them to safety net and threshold, but eventually, once I'm at payout levels, I want to split the accounts up, where it's like I take 10 accounts with the opening range trade and 10 accounts with the hopefully this is the trap actually, but most likely it's this. Damn, gonna be a red day again. Fuck. Maybe this is the trap. Come on, let's get a trap here and go straight up, please. I always risk the full loss. I haven't figured out a better way of doing it, so it's 36-point loss. Like, I don't know how else to trade it. Do I stop out now and re-enter? No, that's not gonna make a profitable trade. I've had many instances where it came very close to stopping me out and then it wins. So, like I said before, I'm not a huge fan when it just breaks out like this. It's nicer when it pulls back here and then it goes. So hopefully this is the pullback and hopefully it goes. But if not, it's a red day, and that's not really good for the payout situation this week. It's my birthday, so I'm trying to get a payout this week. We did have a massive sell-off. How do I not remember this? What day was this? Friday? When did we sell off like that? Last night? I don't remember this. No. Oh, that's... What did I see on an hourly chart? Okay, I'm back to break even. We'll take a look in a bit. Hopefully she goes. But I don't see on the... Oh, right here, this. Got it. I look more aggressive on the hourly. It's only 120 points, not really that much. But yeah, this is a double top now, triple top. So it's gonna be a loss, in my opinion, if I had to guess. This gave me hope, but now that it didn't follow through and it didn't hold at all, it's very unlikely that it holds and comes back. It's gonna be a range day and probably just gonna... It's very strange. It's always when I get to the high of the accounts, I take losses. It's like they know. Just a tough strategy because it's 1-to-1 risk reward. So it's like you need a really high win rate. Like one losing day a week is okay, but more than that is basically a break even. Oh, what a bummer, guys. Another start to Monday, week, red. Can't catch a break lately. I was doing way better when I was sick. No, today's Monday. All right, stop me already, please. You can't make your stop loss wider because then you're going to get denied a payout. It needs to like get above 630 and hold, and then we have some hopes. It needs to hold, like break out and hold. Not see how it's like just instantly getting sold. It needs to hold for a little bit. If I win on this, we'll do a giveaway though. Instant giveaway. See how it's selling off? Zero hold. Like shorts are in total control right now. Needs to hold first. Come on, let's break above the high of that candle, and then that's gonna put shorts a little uncomfortable. How much did I pay for evals this month? Pretty much nothing. Yeah, I don't think I paid anything for evals this month. Oh, I know it's not over till it's over. Yeah, I don't think Bullnox has a sale right now. Let me see. Yeah, they don't have a sale. 75% off. It's not really that good. Come on, why can't it just work? Oh well. That's how it goes sometimes, guys. This is a trap level right there, so maybe. No, that's gonna. It might bottom tick me though. That's the worst part because. Because this low right here is very important. When did I say you can't scalp? I said I can't scalp. I didn't say you can't. Milo, no. If you trade without a stop loss, you're gonna get denied a payout. I mean, it's been proven. You know how many people got denied a payout with Apex for improper risk management? I mean, I don't know if you've been up to date with the new changes, but what's a bummer? What a bummer, guys. Come on. Still alive. I've had this happen maybe once or twice before where I came within a couple ticks and I won. Actually, once was in the Bahamas. Not Bahamas, in the DR. If we break above this 630 again, that'll give us some hope. No, you could you could just manually stop out. Like if you're down, you could just hit exit, right? Has nothing. People overthink the stop loss, the hard stop. Yeah, Milo, you're fine. The only thing is you can't risk more than not 7. You can't risk more than 30% of the drawdown on the account. Where do you turn off auto notifications on QUANTOWER? Right next to the settings window, there's a little bit of like you have the clock in the main toolbar. You have the clock, then you have the gear icon for general settings. Right next to it, it's like a little notifications chat box. Click that and you could turn it off. Okay, bummer, guys. Unfortunately, red start to the week like last week. But last week was the opening range trade. Today is the 15-minute opening. It's like so annoying because you don't know what to do. You split the accounts up. Is it better odds? Or is it worse odds? I don't know. The only good thing is about trading both is I'm usually down $500 and I make 500 when I win. So it's like, why would I go long? Because that's where you guys are acting as if you never watched my stream before. This is what I take every single day. You don't see how it could be worse odds? Well, it could be worse odds because it's 3-2-1, right? So if it's 3-2-1, risk reward. So if I was down $500 last week, right? Let's do the math really quick. So I lost 3 times on the opening range trade and I won twice. So 750 times 3, that's $2,250. I lose and I won twice. So that's 270 plus 270, that's 550, let's say. So I would have been, no, 750 times 3 minus 550. So I would have been down $1,700 on the opening range trade last week instead of being down $500. But on the 15-minute opening range trade last week, I would have been up $1,250. So half the accounts would have grown by $1,250 and half the accounts would have been down by $1,700. So that's where the odds are kind of, yeah, but the 30% profit is dictated by you. It's not dictated by the account size. You can make $10,000 in a single day and you just got to make sure that that $10,000 is 30% of your total profit. ES broke down. Why can I scalp with Apex? Because I will not be able to stick to the 5-to-1 risk reward ratio on Apex. I scalp well when I don't use a stop loss. If I use a stop loss, I don't scalp well. And number two, if I risk 750 on this trade, how am I gonna win $50 on the next trade? Leave a bit of a drawdown for another shot. You could take more trades. It's $750 loss per trade. It's not per day. I could trade more if I want to. There's nothing telling me that I can't trade more after this. Something's wrong though. Something's wrong with two accounts. I don't know how. I think I added the accounts and they were on evals and they're down $1,000. No idea what happened. They had double contracts, so those two accounts are garbage. Might as well blow those accounts now. Actually, no, you don't have to blow them. You could just... I'm an idiot. Remember what I told you guys? I'm going to add two accounts so I could... Because I feel like I'm never going to trade them. Or I put them into the category of... I don't even know. I think it's QUANTOWER's fault. It took two contracts. I don't know how. Yeah, but I put them into the evals. Like, once you have basically on this, like once I do an eval, right? And then the eval passes or you blow it, this is empty. Like this, it will say Apex and this will be blank. I just replaced those blanks with the two accounts and I just realized that now that they had bigger size. Because on eval, I trade bigger size. So I wish I paid attention to that, but I didn't. I just saw it now. And it doesn't make much sense. Because 1.5 times is not 2. So you shouldn't have taken 2 contracts. Yeah, those accounts are done. They shouldn't have much drawdown left. I have $1,000 drawdown left. Yeah, so those two accounts I can't. Well, there goes the birthday week payout. Oh, just can't catch a break. If you sell, then add to it. And again, in all 3 positions, consider one. I don't know what that means. Sorry, Perry. I don't know what you mean by that. Whatever. Just gotta hope the rest of the week is good, but it just annoys the hell out of me when I lose the first time and week, right? I haven't lost on this trade in so long. And finally, the opening and trade is clean. And now I lose on the 15-minute. It's like, and the beauty of it is that I don't lose accounts, right? That's the beauty of it. It's choppy, it's inconsistent, but eventually it's gonna win 5 times in a row, and eventually it's gonna get to a payout. And when you have 20 accounts, getting one payout every 3 months is enough. Like a big payout. Small payouts in between. But oh, you wait all weekend for this, and now you don't even want to be here anymore. I'm done for the day. I can't trade my Top Step account, so gotta wait for the payout from that. So don't really have much to trade. And the accounts are hurt again. It's like I can't get the accounts to the all-time high payout levels every time I get close. But never survived that many losses ever in my trading career, I don't think. This is as disciplined as I've been. That's the positive side of things. I just think I have to split up the accounts. I just really wanted to get over the safety net to split up the accounts. Why did I buy the top tail when it was rolling over? I did not know it was gonna roll over. How did I know it was gonna roll over? It just looked like it was gonna go long, right? Didn't look like it was rolling over at the time. Liquidizer, yeah, but I'm trying very hard to get to payout, and it's just like every time, like just get to 2,500, boom, loss. Every time. Like I've had these accounts at 2,500 probably 4 or 5 times now. Well, no, not 25. Sorry, I keep thinking about drawdown, but I've had them at like 2,000 and $2,500 worth of drawdown. That's what I mean when I'm at full drawdown, not at $2,500 in profit. I take a loss. Have you ever thought about taking a break, even trade when you're down big? No. Because as soon as you take a break even, it's going to work. And then what are you going to do, Bob? What are you going to do when it works? You think I'm frustrated here? This is nothing. If I got out here and this thing ripped, I would have been insanely furious with myself. This is nothing. This is just disappointing because it's my birthday week. It's getting closer to payout, and I'm trying to get to a payout by this week. That's it. It's just the odds, right? I did my plan. I traded according to my plan. I didn't break any of my rules. There's no FOMO. There's no, I should have done this. I should have done that. None of that. Versus once you start tweaking it, once you start doing intuition things, then you're going to get it wrong every time. When you get a break even, it's going to continue. Next time you don't take a break even, it's going to dump, and you're just going to miss out on the wins, and you're going to add to your losers. That's what happens to me every time I do something like that. When I was doing the opening, not the opening range trade, the traps, every time I would set it, I'm up 5 points, set a stop to break even, stops me out, goes to my target. Next time I'm up 5 points, I don't set a stop to break even, it dumps and it doesn't come back and loses. So instead of being 1-1, I am basically 1-0-1. One break even, one loss. Instead of being 1 win, 1 loss, because I interfere with the trade instead of just letting it go. Camera's off, probably a good thing. But yeah, it's gonna be a short stream. At this point, there's no point of even sitting here since I have nothing to trade. We'll give it another, 30 minutes or so. Maybe Top Step will approve me, and then we'll have an account to trade. But as of right now, let me just double check to make sure I didn't take the money out. Yeah, money's still in the account, so money's still in the account, so I'm not gonna trade it. I'm gonna wait for them to take it out first. Yeah, Steven, I'm just explaining it to myself. I'm just trying to stay positive. Again, I said this. I was just sick, and when I was sick, all I wanted is to feel better. I could care less about trading if it's not going well. As far as putting too much, obviously you're gonna be disappointed, but I'm not gonna be angry, and I'm not gonna be, hating my life, in quotes, of course, air quotes. When, like you said, made plenty of money this year, just have no reason to be upset. I'm feeling better. I'm actually thinking about going to the gym today for the first time in a month. Or we're close to a month. But just disappointing to lose on a Monday, when you're so excited for the week, and especially since the opening range trade worked, this has not failed. This has not failed. Actually, I don't know when was the last time it failed. We're gonna go and check. Let's go and check. When was the last time the 15-minute opening range trade failed? I know it didn't fail. It didn't fail all of last week. So last week was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. So let's see. Oh, never mind. I didn't stream. I did not stream, so we can't check. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to check. There's no way of checking. No, it's not 80%. There's no discount with Apex at this moment. It's $50 resets, but I wouldn't bother really. Why would you feel bad? Just trading is not going well for me. So I'm thinking about the future right now. The only thing is that the one thing I've minimized is spending money. Like I don't spend money on the accounts. I haven't lost accounts really. Let's see if the other way works. Do I have Instagram? No. I have Twitter. Yeah, so the other way works. See? The other 15-minute range works so far. See if we retest. This is the one account I didn't trade yet. Yeah, it's not even gonna retest. Oh, this is how the trade should have worked here. That's frustrating. That's the frustrating part. Is this is how the trade should have worked. But what are you gonna do? I'm still gonna short this. Come on. Seriously? You're not gonna retest the 15-minute low? Always do. Come on. Retest. This is getting, see, like, once you're waiting for a certain play, like, it just doesn't happen. Like, when you don't wait for it, it happens so often, and then when you wait for it, it doesn't happen. I'm so disappointed. I was so excited for today. And now I just want to get away from the screen and go do something. I worked all weekend. I worked Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I mean, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I was off yesterday. And this week I got to work one day and it's on my birthday. So it's a pretty good week. I have a lot of appointments. Tomorrow's going to be a shorter stream by default because I have an appointment at 12. My car's at the dealership, so I can't even go drive that. I'm finally replacing the windshield. It's been way too long, but it took a while to get the windshield in. Oh, of course, it would have been a beautiful short, but of course it didn't retest the 15-minute opening range trade. Why would it, right? Of course, it was short by 5 points. What happened? I cracked my windshield on the track. What a bummer. That would have been a beautiful trade. But yeah, that's how the 15-minute opening range trade should work, guys. This is how it should look. Yeah, I have it. But I'm going to add it to the windshield now, too. I didn't have it on the windshield. But I got PPF right out of the dealership. So the first drive from the dealership was to the PPF. So the car's been protected since day one. My camera's off. Well, not sure what's going on with the camera, honestly speaking. Getting tired of it. I might change the power adapter. Maybe it's too powerful of a power adapter. That's the only thing I could think of right now. How can this camera turn off by itself? It's the most bizarre thing ever, because I've never had this issue with any other camera. This is crazy. So clean. Maybe. All right, we got a new play starting tomorrow, guys. I'm taking the opposite side of the trade next time. Screw it. If the opposite side, so even if this trade wins, but if the opposite side triggers of the 15-minute, I'm taking it. So it's going to be possibly 3 trades in a day instead of 2. But at least finally we're getting a sell-off. We haven't had a red day in a while, so it's good for volatility. It's like this is last time we had a red day. It's the 14th of on the 15th of November. Seems like, because this closed above. We had a lot of dips, but they just got absorbed. So it seems like this was the only, and this was the 14th, so almost a month. I mean, today doesn't mean it's going to be red. I mean, it could recover, but it's only an hour into the day. Seen crazier things. Damn, are we gonna V-shape? Imagine. What a move. 55 points, 60 points off the lows. See. You need to lose 30 grand? How the hell did you... How is that even possible? And why would you want to lose 30 grand on purpose? Slippage? Did you trade NFP? Which is not allowed. Uh-oh. Why are there official Apex Rule videos on the affiliate Canadians featured traders YouTube channel? What do you mean? As in like As in, like, why are they explained there and not on their website? It's a good point. That is a good point. But yeah, I'm thinking about calling it, guys. I don't see myself wanting to stare at the screen after being down. It's much easier to stare at the screen when you're up. But when you're down, as excited as I was about a Monday, now I'm not. So I haven't looked at the wealth charts yet. Don't really have much interest in it because I'm assuming it's going to interfere with copy trading into other prop firms. And I just love QUANTOWER so much. I just can't even get a trade. Trying, but can't even get a trade. At least I stopped out and I didn't blow the accounts, right? That's always a positive side of things. Just down $500, except the two accounts that I don't know what happened. I added them and I ruined those accounts. I did not trade those accounts for a while now. And I added them to the copy trader and I added them to the wrong slot. So it copied two contracts instead of one. And I lost a lot more on that than I thought. And I did not know that till after the fact because I don't look at my P&L. I just look at what I see here. So, well, worst case, those accounts get denied a payout and then just got to restart 8 days. It's not the worst part. But I don't think... yeah, they don't have that much drawdown. They might actually lose because they lost $1,500 of drawdown. That's a lot. That's way too much in one trade. Yeah, getting stopped out to a tick sucks, but that's the most frustrating. At least when I lose like I lost today, I know I protected myself. So it's not bad. But eventually the problem is, you guys have to know this because I know it. Eventually both trades are going to lose. The opening range trade and the 15-minute range trade is going to lose one day. And if it happens soon, I will lose my accounts. Because I just can't catch a streak of wins lately. Patrick's up 150 and can't close his trades. Trade evaded issues. Damn, how's he up 150,000? That's crazy. Yep, volatility is decent, at least. That's a good point. It's always like that when it's to the downside. When we get some fear in the markets, the volatility always will pick up. That's why we need some red days. If we don't have any red days, the market just becomes very slow. And Patrick killed that trade. Monster. Wonder if he's gonna get paid with Apex for this. Is it this month he's getting the full payout? Something like that. Oh, I don't know what to change. I don't want to change anything yet, but I feel like I gotta change something, guys. I need to do something different. This is too choppy, too inconsistent. Do I? I don't know. Do I go for bigger targets? So at least, I don't know. I don't know how that's going to affect the win ratio. Entry only in pullbacks. I used to do that. I used to only do that. Didn't really give me consistency. I traded with Tick Tick Trader long time ago. Yes, my first ever payouts were with Tick Tick. But that was a long time ago. 20 months ago. And more. Never had much issues. The only thing is when you request a payout, they lock your account. You can't trade it for couple days. I don't know how many days it's now. It used to be like 3-4 days. Yeah, they have straight to funded now. I don't know what the rules are, but they used to always have direct accounts. But now they have straight to funded, which is the same thing, but different. I'm not sure exactly how they work. Because profit trade is like the same owners or something like that, and they're having trouble financially. So I wonder how TickTick is going to do once people start using them and getting big payouts. But you can't take out the safety net. I mean, I'm assuming. I mean, you could never take out safety net on TickTick. That was always like a thing with them. I don't know if I should just do Tradeify and just trade differently on them and just keep doing this Apex thing. I don't know. This Apex rules are making me just not want to trade any other way. Otherwise, you get denied. Unless I would find other trades that are in the same parameters, then it would be fine. Like I could trade as long as the only thing I can't really do with Apex right now is look for winners that are less than like $150 or so. Because if I risk 750, 5 times 150 is 750, right? Yeah. So as long as I look for winners that are $150 and not less, I would be able to, stay within the parameters. But when I scalp, I like to scalp for $50. Break-even trades, not sure. The Apex rules are just very complex and unclear. The PA agreement still has the old rules, which makes it that much more complicated. Crazy rejection. Yeah, the safety net is definitely tough. All right. Today is just awful. But we need this in the market, so. All right, guys, I'm going to call it a day. Get back at it tomorrow. Just don't have the pulse for the market today, and I am gonna try to trade, and there's no point. I just gotta keep doing my thing with the opening range trades. If I do the opening range trades, eventually it's going to go on a winning streak of 5-6 days, and I will get the payout, and it's gonna be a lot less frustrating than trying to do stuff like this. Like trade like this, there's no point of it. There's no strategy to it. It's more intuition. It's more field based. There's no real system to it. So when it loses, you don't really feel good about it. Versus when I lose on these opening trades, at least I feel like I have something going for myself. So it doesn't feel as frustrating. It's disappointing because of the timing of things, but not frustrating. Not, oh, I should have done this. I should have done that. Oh, I could have done this, could have done that. There's nothing in here that gives me those feelings, which is, yeah. But I'm going to go to the gym and relax for a little bit, and we'll get back at it tomorrow, guys. Need a green rest of the week. Really need a green week this week. If this week is not green, then I'm going to have to change something. I'm just not sure what exactly yet. But something will need to be changed. Definitely not the opening range trade is staying. That's guaranteed. There's nothing that will take me away from the opening range trade. It's more so the 15-minute that I got to consider either on different accounts, bigger targets, so that way if it wins, it really pays instead of just having a scalp. But then the win ratio is going to go down. So there's a lot of things to consider with it. All right. But anyway, guys, I am in disappointed mood, so I'm just gonna don't want to stare at the charts because I'm gonna continue trade and or not trade at all, probably. So it's even worse. Just staring at the charts and having FOMO for missing this move. And okay, so just one change I will make starting tomorrow is I am taking the opposite side of the trade, regardless if this wins or a lot loses. If the breakout, because again, I'm only looking for 50 ticks, so this could go 50 ticks and reverse, I am taking the opposite side of the break. So both sides of the breaks will be played. That's the one thing I will change. So then I could have 3 trades. I will probably make a separate copy trader where I'm only going to take like half the account if I'm green on the day, not all the accounts. But if this wins, and this wins, then it's a big green day, you know? So need those. I think that's what I need. I need bigger green days to get over that hump. Once you're above $3,000-$4,000 in the accounts, then I could be so inconsistent I would not care at all. But right now it's the drawdown, right? The drawdown is always like, all right, I just lost $750. Well, now I'm down to only $1,500 with the drawdown, and now it's like your back is against the wall. Versus once you have $3,000-$4,000 in the account, then it's like losing $500 in a day. It's not a big deal. You just keep pushing through. Game of probabilities. Yeah, I mean, it is a game of probabilities, and that's why this lost, because I haven't lost on it in 5 days. It was due for a loss. So hopefully now this goes green. Hopefully the market's more volatile, so the opening range trades are clean, and then the rest of the week will be good. But again, now getting a payout is much more difficult, because now it's the most I can make this week is $1,500. So I just went from possibly making $2,500 in the week to only $1,500 if the whole week goes perfect. It's actually very... I don't know how I used to do it with making $200 to $300 a day. I don't know how I had the patience to do $200 to $300 a day. I guess we didn't have the safety net, right? So I guess it was much easier to get to $2,500. Now it's like you're trying to get to $4,000. So it's, I don't know. If the opening range trade didn't lose last week and the 15-minute lost, that's a very simple decision, right? That's a very simple decision. I'm scrapping the 15-minute. I'm taking the 15-minute to Tradeify accounts. I'm taking the 15-minute to Bullnox accounts. I'm taking the 15-minute away from Apex. But that's not the case. The opening range trade is what failed me last week. And it failed me in a way where I don't think I did anything wrong. The market open was just insanely choppy. If there was something I could have done different and I got caught, you know, bottom tick, top tick, whatever, that's different. But if I'm just getting chopped to death, then, and it loses both ways, doesn't matter if I went long or short, then that's a problem. But beautiful sell-off. I hope this is something to start, you know, increasing the volatility in the market for the rest of the month. We've been in a crazy chop, 5 ATR, you know, levels. Look, we're at 15 ATR. That's beautiful. 15 ATR is like the optimum level, I think. You get decent volatility. You have plenty of room for stops. That's like the sweet spot. Once it gets over like 20 and 25, then it becomes a little violent. Then maybe micros are a better option. But this is a sweet spot, and hopefully tomorrow's better. All right, guys. I'll see everyone tomorrow. Tomorrow, probably going to be the same type of stream, 2 hours, because tomorrow I do have appointments. So tomorrow is one of those days where I got to work. And I got to work Friday as well. Yeah, at least you didn't go long day trades like I did. I thought this was going to be the bottom here. I went long and got stopped out. So big loss. Again, lost what I made Friday. It's like I make 10 grand, I lose 10 grand. I make 10 grand, I lose 10 grand. It's just back and forth. Same losses as wins. So it's not the worst, but it's not the best either. All right, guys. Love you. Thanks for tuning in. And I will see everyone tomorrow, hopefully for a better day. Later, guys.